How a baby grows in the womb. Once a month, an egg is released from an ovary into a fallopian tube. The male products move through the uterus to the fallopian tubes, where one of the male products fertilizes the egg. The fertilized egg, zygote, divides repeatedly as it moves down the fallopian tube to the uterus. First, the zygote becomes a solid ball of cells. Then, it becomes a hollow ball of cells called a blastocyst. About 6 days after fertilization, inside the uterus, the fertilized egg implants in the wall of the uterus. This process, called implantation, is completed by day 9 or 10. By 5 weeks of pregnancy, formation of most internal organs like liver, lungs, intestines, and external body structures like the arms, legs, the face are formed. Shortly thereafter, the area that will become the brain and spinal cord begins to develop. The heart and major blood vessels begin to develop earlier, by about day 16. The heart begins to pump fluid through blood vessels by day 20. Week 7, formation of the ribs, eyes and eyelids. Almost all organs are completely formed by about 12 weeks after fertilization. The exceptions are the brain and spinal cord, which continue to form and develop throughout pregnancy. Most malformations, birth defects, occur during the period when organs are forming. During this period, the embryo is most vulnerable to the effects of drugs, radiation, and viruses. Therefore, a pregnant woman should not be given any live virus vaccinations or take any drugs during this period unless they are considered essential to protect her health. At the end of the 8th week after fertilization, 10 weeks of pregnancy, the embryo is considered a fetus. During this stage, the structures that have already formed grow and develop. By 3 months of pregnancy, the fetus fills the entire uterus. By about 3.5 months, the gender of the fetus can be identified whether male or female. By about 4 to 5 months, typically, the pregnant woman can feel the fetus moving. Women who have been pregnant before typically feel movements about 2 weeks earlier than women who are pregnant for the first time. By about 6 months, the fetus has a chance of survival outside the uterus. The lungs continue to mature until near the time of delivery. The brain accumulates new cells throughout pregnancy and the first year of life after birth. If you have found this video interesting, please subscribe to this channel and learn more about health tips and tricks.